What's up, guys? Yeah, this is just gonna be a video, I guess, mainly about AP. I mean, I'm sure you guys have heard enough about it, but what's went down with the whole situation about his son dying? I mean, I really have full respect, for his family, for the situation. I mean, I think it's terrible, and what this video is going to get to, don't take it as in any disrespect at all, because what I have to say, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but the whole point of this video is going to be talking about that situation. See, Adrian met his son for the first time on his deathbed. The media has gotten this story so wrapped up and like so twisted, and they're not even gonna look into it to change it or anything because it's already gotten so much publicity, and it's gotten and Adrian's wanting privacy in his whole family. But the thing is, whenever Adrian and that baby mama, I can't remember her name, but when they split up, she got pregnant, and Adrian's not even for sure that that's his kid. There's still not even full evidence of it. The media is not investigating that. But see, about 3 months ago, she came to Adrian and told him that that kid was his. And Adrian didn't even question it, like any good person should do. And I love that he didn't question it, and his first response to it was, "How can I help?" You know, and he didn't even know it was his until 3 months ago, and he didn't even question it. But see, the thing is, he hadn't even ever met him. And it takes a public icon, an NFL star, before child abuse even gets recognized. Like it's just like all I'm seeing is about this. But this stuff happens all the time, guys. All the time. I've witnessed a lot of stuff similar to this. But this stuff happens all the time. And it takes a public icon who couldn't even, might not even be the father of this kid. It could easily not be. I'm not saying it's not, but it easily could not be. And it takes a public icon before this even gets recognized. I'm not necessarily upset with people that they're just now recognizing it. It's just the fact that it happens all the time. And it's just like the page I help admin right now, that's Carolina Panthers Huddle. They've changed their profile picture to the Panthers logo, but in Minnesota's colors for respect for the rest of the year. And I love that they're doing that for a good cause and everything. But the thing is, this stuff happens all the time. If you're going to recognize it because of a public figure, recognize it all the time. And that's all I'm trying to say. It's this. I'm not trying to disrespect him. I'm really not. I mean, I really have full respect for the family, and I know it's got to be tough. But Adrian's own father couldn't even tell the media the kid's name. He didn't even know it. Adrian didn't even hardly know what the kid looked like. Adrian's father didn't even know. Like, he didn't even know what he looked like. He couldn't describe him. I mean, and it's just, to me, it's just sad that it takes this before it gets realized and recognized. But this stuff happens all the time. And, and it's crazy because this has happened to the Panthers several times. I mean, who was it from the Cardinals had a guy die, and not for the Cardinals die, but he had some close family die, or his kid, before he played us. And then before he played the Giants, Tom Coughlin's brother died. And last year, before he played Kansas City, that linebacker died. And this has happened a lot with the Panthers organization, and it's really kind of crazy, that it's all happened, and you never know how you're going to react to a game like that. And I mean, of course, you're gonna have complete respect for the other team and Adrian, and Adrian's gonna be running so hard. I feel like, but then again, it'd be different if it was Adrian Peterson Jr., but it wasn't. I'm not saying Adrian isn't gonna take this to heart and want to win for him, because I know he will be. I know he'll be fighting for him, and I would be too. And I love the way Adrian's handled it. But to me, it just goes farther than that, and it's just a little. It's almost fishy the way they're asking for privacy, and they don't want the media to look into it no farther because there's so much stuff behind the scenes that you're not seeing. And I don't know all this for sure. I don't know AP personally. I don't know anything about his family, but from what I've read about reports and everything, and real sources that are true and honest, trustful sources from what I've read. I mean, I've put it all together, and it's kind of fishy the way it's going down. But like I said, no disrespect. I really don't. I really am not trying to disrespect them in any way. It's just I feel like it takes a public icon who might not even be the father of a kid before this stuff gets recognized. And that's all I'm trying to say. So guys, if you're going to recognize something just because of a public icon and you're never going to realize it any other time, what's the point in doing it? Guys, you got to start seeing the world from a different perspective. I mean, it happens. Stuff like this happens all the time. And there's so many similar situations where people only start caring when a famous person does something or someone does something that the media is all hyped up about, and it's just like, what's the point? And all of a sudden start caring just because it happened to somebody famous, or I don't know, just because like with Tavon Austin with the racism thing and everything. I mean, there's just so much stuff that the media just gets their hands on and throws it out there, and all of a sudden it's truth, and you start caring about it. You got to start caring about things, in my opinion. This is the way I am. I recognize everything and anything in the world. Like, I obviously can't recognize everything, but it's just like I always have a mindset and a concept in my head that I'm always going to care for some type of need, or some type of thing. And with this happening, I'm not going to address it any way I wouldn't normally. I'm not going to go out and change my Facebook picture just because this has happened to one person, when it happens all the time. I think about stuff like this all the time. And it's just, it doesn't make me upset. Like I said, that people are like this, because it's understandable. I mean, I get it, but I don't know. I guess you guys kind of see where I'm getting at with this video. And 8 minutes and a half is snuck up on me. I just get to rambling about this, and it's like I said, it's not a bad thing if you're just now recognizing it and feeling bad, but it's just, it happens all the time. And no disrespect to AP's family. I hope Adrian has a good game. And I want to go as far to say as I hope they win, but I'm not going that far. I mean, yeah, it's sad, but you can't just hope someone wins because someone in his family, or could not even be his kid, died. I mean, people die all the time, guys. And I know this video comes off as kind of harsh and disheartening and cold, but that's not the way I'm going with this. I'm just trying to point out that stuff like this happens, and it's gonna happen, and you gotta fight through it like you would any other time. Just handle it like you would any other time. But that's all I got to say, guys, and I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's kind of a very different video than I'll usually make, but I have respect for Adrian's family. I'm sure it's his kid, but there's no proof of it. at this time, and I really hope he does good this week against us. I really do. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Keep pounding.